Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Bommal, especially for new players, is one of the hardest, if not the harder, boss in Raid Shadow Legends. Well, not anymore. In this video, I'm gonna show you the way with Lady Annabelle to solo the boss. It's the easiest way, not the faster, but Bommal's days of terror are over. We're gonna use Lady Annabelle, Banner Lord Epic Champion, single target double hitter A1 with a little hit. We will use only the skill against the boss to avoid the bombs, because every time we place a debuff the boss spawns a bomb. Her A2 an AoE with a leech and a decreased speed, and her A3 swap HP. We're not gonna use those skills. Her passive heal the champion by 50% of their max HP whenever an ally or an enemy dies. Guess what? Bommal's bombs are enemies, and every time they explode, Lady Annabelle is gonna heal by 50%. There are two more champions that can do the job. The first one is this epic champion, the Dwarf faction, but she's strong affinity for this floor. The boss is force affinity in this floor. This means that we're gonna land a lot of weak hits. The floor has a turn count, we're not gonna make it. Second champion that can solo Bommal is this dude from the Shadow King faction. He has the same passive as Lady Annabelle, but has the same affinity with the boss. We want to have affinity advantage, so the boss cannot land so many critical hits. Back to Lady Annabelle. She does not have mastery, she does not need mastery because she has phantom touch, and this means that she's gonna launch extra damage. 30% for extra damage. If you do not have awakening, you need masteries. You will not gonna make it in the turn count. I also use this relic to mitigate the incoming damage from the boss. She does not healing herself from the amount of damage the boss dealing to her. She's healing each time someone dies. And of course, for the build, we have to use Immortal and Regeneration set, key stats, HP and speed. She needs at least 70k HP, and her speed has to be more than 260 for the hardest difficulty. This floor, with this speed, we are okay, but for the higher level, you need more speed so she can have more turns, meaning more healing. As you can see, I have not used top tier gear. You can see I have used 5-star, not even glyph. You do not need resistance. All the bombs the boss is sending are irresistible. You do not need accuracy. We only gonna use the her A1. If you can pump some damage in the build, the run is gonna be faster, but you can use whatever you have. Here is the Red Lady. It's time for her to show us what she can do. We are going to pick two more champions to help us clear the waves. They have to die 2 to 3 rounds after we reach the boss. I have a preset. Against the boss, we are placing a debuff on the boss. The boss spawns side bombs and places protected bombs on the champion equal to the number of the debuffs champion lands on the boss. We are placing buffs on ourselves, the boss removes them and places protected bombs on this champion equal to the number of the buffs removed. Protected buffs won't do the work, the buffs will remain, but the boss will place the bombs on ourselves either way. So, no buffs on ourselves, no debuffs on the boss. Every opponent in this floor is force affinity, so the best matchup is spirit. This way, most of the hits the opponent land on us are going to be weak hits. If the opponents on the waves land critical hits on your champion, the levels of HP when you reach the boss will gonna be low and the run will fail. We do not want this to happen, that's why I'm picking Spirit Affinity champions. As you can see, even with Spirit Affinity, the opponents are dealing damage. If you cannot pass the waves without a healer, make sure the healer will die on the boss, and in any circumstances, the healer must not have continuous heals. The heal has to be instant heal. Okay, we've reached the boss. We can see the moment Masal land heal reduction, the boss gave him instantly a bomb, a protected one. Same thing with Ezio, but we don't care, we want them dead. The boss spawned side bombs. Lady Annabelle uses only the E1, no buffs, no debuffs, instant healing, and when the bombs are gonna be exploded, we're gonna see the healing. Ezio died, instant healing for Lady Annabelle. Bomb 1, bomb 2, okay, huge amount of healing, and now we're good to go. can see tons of healing. The boss is gonna land one protected bomb either way. It's his kill. The same way he's gonna plant the HP burn. We are okay. Almost all the time we are full heal. Okay, I'm not gonna let you watch the full run. We're gonna cut to the end of the run, and on the end of the run there is a small surprise how I really deal with Bommal. 3, 2, 1, bop. Okay, we're close to the end now. It took us a while, almost half an hour. Told you it's not a fast run, but this run with this build has 100% success. Alright, the boss is down. We can see the amount of healing Lady Annabelle has. Insane high numbers. Now it's your time to deal with the boss. Good luck to everyone, and for the end, as I promise you, this is the way I deal with Bommal. We've reached the end. I want to thank you all. Until the next one, have a very good day. Keep on raiding. Bye.